Hello, good morning. It's me, Douglas, from Beachtown Property Real Estate, and we're here on another piece of land today. You'll see two videos. I've just come from one piece of land. This is another great piece of land, ocean view. It's about 1,300 square meters. It's on at a bargain price of 125,000, which is an incredibly cheap price. It's got paved roads that go all the way, which you can basically see. There, you can see them behind me there. My truck's parked on them, and we're going to go to the land and have a look at it. Now, the only thing with the land is that you've got to put water, drill a well, which is going to cost around about $7,000. And you've got to also take the electricity from where the meter cabinet is, which is about 300 meters away. So you've also got to be able to take the electricity. The good thing is that the owner of one of the houses to the right has given permission that the electric supply can cross over his land. So that's not a problem getting that done. Okay, so we can have a look at the land, enjoy this. You can always get hold of me on 1-829-436-3912. And 1 is the international code from the States and from Canada for the Dominican Republic. And you can get hold of me on my email at doug@beachtownproperty.com. Okay, but all this information you can find if you scroll down after the video, and you can see my profile. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, I'd appreciate that. And then you can see all the information about me and the website and everything. And there's loads of videos, not just property videos. There's videos about dogs, my dogs, and other things and stuff. So enjoy these. It's a great piece of land, and I'll talk you through it as we go around. Right, so this is the paved road. So of course this is a private road to just the land and the two houses here. There's only two houses. It's in a residential area which is very peaceful. It's very quiet, lovely ocean views. And it's got paved roads which are, perfectly good. You don't really need a four-wheel drive apart from when it gets a bit wet. So we're going to walk down the road because it's nice for you to see what's going on. This is the house next door, which is a nice house. This is actually for sale as well. It's on for $750,000, which is a great deal. It's a really nice house. It's been totally remodeled and refurbished, and you can see that on our website as well. So then this road comes down, and it comes down to a second house here. Now, the land boundary is a little strange because they had to cede this access to this house here. But in theory, this area here for parking is part of this land, but the right-of-way had to be granted, okay? But they cannot close these gates off because this is all part and parcel of the land, as is all of this. But of course, the right-of-way was granted by the previous owner, and it's deeded. So this has to be kept free as a right-of-way. But the land here that you see, this can be used as you see fit, incorporated into the house. You could put a wall along this area from the edge of the gate here, along there, as you see fit. Okay, so let me just show you. This is basically the top of the land, and there's a fenceway. So let's just get through these little bushes here. We're not going to fall down. Oh my God, someone slipped down the hill here. And look at that for ocean views. And the land is vast. It goes down there. It's 1,350 square meters. But like a lot of this hill land, you're not going to build down there. You're going to build up here because you want to keep these views. But the land is, you could build a couple of houses here if you wanted. But it's a great size, and all this is part of the land. So let's just go back through the bushes. Oh, almost fell over then, which is something that I don't want to be doing. All this jumping around is not good for anybody. Okay, so this is the land here, and we have to go down the boundary. And the boundary runs to the left. This wall isn't a boundary. It can be demolished. What I would do with this wall, I'd take the wall down, then I'd use the rock that's in this wall to make a nice gated entrance in this area here. So I'd reclaim that stone and make your entrance here. So don't be fooled thinking that wall is the boundary, because it is not the boundary. Now the boundary to the left is here. as you can see, it follows. So you've got another piece of land there, which I've checked on the titles. There's no title on that land, so I don't think anybody's going to be taking that piece of land in a hurry at all. Now you can see here that a certain amount was already cleared, and look at that for a lovely ocean view. You've even got your banana trees, and the tree that's in the way of the view, that is on the neighbour's land. But we've already spoken to the neighbour because they have their right of way, and they have no problem if that tree is chopped, pruned, not all the way, but you just chop it, boom, so it doesn't block the vista. Okay, so we've already been here with a few of the people looking to build houses and gone through things. So for me, you know, this is very peaceful. This house here doesn't overlook because all their view is going in that direction. Their swimming pool faces that direction. So they've basically only got the end balcony and some bedroom windows which are looking here, which, you know, they're not going to do because they're always facing the other right direction. So the easiest way to build here would be to remove all this spoil here, okay, because, you know, that's no good. Remove the wall, as I've said, because, you know, the wall is of no consequence. And then put the house on this, you know, of course we're going to remove this. The house is going to make this almost a level platform, and you build the house all the way here. A nice sized house. And your swimming pool, then you build your swimming pool out over the void. So your swimming pool comes out over here, all on one level. You've got all these beautiful ocean views. And then you've got bananas there, look. See, there's bananas growing. You can just see them there, hanging off. Let me just, this is better for you. Yeah, you can see your bananas there. And you can see the views. Oh, there's more bananas there. There's bananas everywhere. It's like banana land. Anyway, so let's just continue with the land. So this is the whole, this was the idea of the build here. Let me just zoom out again so you've got a better diff of it. There we go. So this is your driveway. So you'd put a wall using this rock from the wall here and a gated entrance here. You come down to the driveway here. This is where your house is going to be. You're going to build your house all on this area here with your pool going out over there. And then your parking, you could either put parking here where we remove the wall and you put parking there, easily either garages or carport, or you could put parking along here because this is all part of the road. God blimey. Ah, what's that in the foot? It's looking grass on me. It's not so good. Get off. Bloody thing. Trap my foot. Ow. Okay, so we're going to just get down here once I've got rid of that pesky piece of grass in the flip-flop. More banana trees here. So this again was a cut road which takes us all the way down to the bottom of the land. This is the boundary is along this road. So this is the boundary here. But of course it's a bit silly that there was a boundary put there because that piece of land is too small to build anything on. Anyway, so again with this, if you wanted to, you could have a driveway. You could build something here, you know, a guest bungalow, a guest house, very private. So you could build something there and look at the beautiful ocean views of that got. Again, pretty fantastic. So it's a great piece of land. There's a lot of different permutations of building. You know, your main house up there, as we've just seen. Then we come down here, and on this piece of land here, we can put another guest house here. And the guest house has got these incredible views. Let's just into normal vision times 1. And then you've still got this land down here, which is a lot. And as we keep going down this hill, you can see that there's even more available pieces of land to put casitas, and they've all got ocean views. Okay, the land drops off steeply to the left, as you can see. We're just, well, you can't really see. I can see, because I can see down there. Wow, look at that, it looks lovely down there. Yeah, it looks really nice, exciting. I'd like to get down there and have a little look. but not today. So again, here, you know, you could cut into this section here. Let me just take it back, see a bit better there. You could easily cut in here and put another, oh God blimey, almost fell over again, another structure there. Oh, look at that down there. Oh, that looks nice down there, yeah. So you got all this jungle to explore as well if you brought this and lived here. Fantastic. Anyway, the land, as you can see, has got ocean view after ocean view. This was all cut, and basically the boundary of the land runs down here. We may as well go down. We're almost here now. It's watch your step. As I said, I've only got my flip-flops on, but that's what we usually do most of our land searching on, with flippity-flops. And you can see where the fence is there. Okay, so the land runs down and it runs down there. But even at this low level here, we've got beautiful ocean views. So you can build another property down here. So there's a whole host of options on this nice piece of land. Okay, so the more times I come down on this piece of land, the more sort of like pleasantly surprised I am about what I find. You know, it's really, really a nice piece of land, and you can see the fence way over there that this land goes down to. Let's see if we can get all the way down. And then we can go all the way back up and we can take some photos. But you can see here, look, it's really, really pretty. And then you've got, whoa, that was bad on my foot. The stone here, like a nice feature. And there's the fence line. So basically ends there, ends here. So you've got a really nice area here. And okay, you're going to have to be a bit higher up because your ocean view is, it's been blocked by the trees and things, but once you cut those down, as I say, there's the ocean view through those trees there. You can see it. Look how peaceful it is here, you can't hear anything. I can hear the ocean, that's about all I can hear. Okay, so we're going to go back up. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour, but imagine down here, a little secret area, little cabana down here or something, just to chill out and relax. Oh, peaceful, explore the jungle, clear it all up. Very, very pretty. And this rock here, this is the caliche. And this stuff here is not that difficult to excavate out. You take this out with a backhoe, and then you can use this stone. This stone is great stone to use for, you know, entrance walls, etc. So we're going to go back up. So thanks for listening. Look out for the title cards at the end of these videos. More information.